Welcome to Brainwaves. In this episode, we will dive into the fascinating history of football. From ancient origins to the global phenomenon it is today, football has captured the hearts of millions around the world. Join us as we explore the rich and evolution of this beloved sport. During ancient times, various civilizations had their own versions of football-like games. In Egypt, a game called harpastum was popular, where players would use their feet to control a small ball. In ancient Rome, a game called harpastum was played, which involved passing and kicking a ball. Even in Mesoamerica, the Mayans and Aztecs had their own ball games like ulamilistli and tlachtli, respectively, which were precursors to modern football. These early forms of football in ancient civilizations laid the foundation for the game we know and love today. In ancient Greece, several games were played that bore resemblances to football. One such game was called episkiros, or faninda, which involved two teams trying to score goals by kicking a ball across a boundary line. The game required physical agility, teamwork, and strategy. Another Greek game called harpaston was played using a larger ball and involved tackling and wrestling to gain control of the ball. These ancient Greek games had elements that foreshadowed the basic principles of modern football, showcasing the early development of the sport in history. In ancient China, a game called cuju was widely popular and is considered one of the earliest forms of football. Cuju involved players kicking a leather ball through a small opening, resembling a goal. It required agility, skill, and teamwork. Interestingly, cuju also had rules and techniques similar to modern football, such as passing, dribbling, and even using different parts of the body to control the ball. The game was not just a sport but also had social and military significance, being associated with military training and exercise. The similarities between cuju and modern football highlight the enduring nature of the sport throughout history. One of the major turning points in the evolution of modern football was the codification of rules. Prior to this, different regions and clubs had their own variations of the game. In 1863, the formation of the Football Association, FA, in England marked the beginning of standardized rules for football. The Cambridge Rules, developed at Cambridge University, played a significant role in shaping the early regulations. These rules established the concept of using the feet and not the hands, defined the dimensions of the field, and introduced concepts like goal kicks, corner kicks, and throw-ins. The codification of football rules laid the foundation for consistency and fair play, making the game more organized and accessible to all. The influence of professional clubs and leagues has played a pivotal role in shaping the evolution of modern football. As the sport gained popularity, numerous professional clubs emerged, becoming focal points for competition and talent development. In the late 19th century, the formation of domestic leagues, such as the English Football League in 1888, provided a structured platform for organized competitions. The establishment of international tournaments, like the FIFA World Cup in 1930, further enhanced the profile of the sport. These professional clubs and leagues not only fostered fierce rivalries and passionate fan bases but also contributed to the commercialization and global reach of football. Technological advancements have significantly impacted the game of football, enhancing both player performance and viewer experience. One notable advancement is the development of lightweight and aerodynamic football boots, providing players with better control and agility on the field. The introduction of video assistant referee (VAR) technology has revolutionized decision-making, reducing human errors in critical situations. Additionally, innovations such as goal line technology have been implemented to accurately determine whether a goal has been scored. The use of advanced analytics and wearable technology has also allowed teams to analyze player performance and optimize strategies. These technological advancements continue to push the boundaries of what is possible in the world of football. The origins of organized football clubs can be traced back to the mid-19th century, when groups of players started coming together to form teams. In England, the growth of industrialization played a significant role, as workers in factories and mines sought recreational activities. These early football clubs were often formed by groups of individuals associated with specific institutions or geographic areas. For example, clubs like Sheffield FC and Wanderers FC emerged as early pioneers. These clubs laid the foundation for the formation of the Football League, creating a framework for formal competitions and setting the stage for the future development of the sport. The formation of the English Football League in 1888 marked a groundbreaking moment in the history of football. It was a response to the growing need for standardized competition and rules. Initially, 12 clubs from the Midlands and Northern England came together to form the league. Aston Villa, Blackburn Rovers, and Preston North End were among the founding members. The league introduced a structured format of fixtures, with teams playing against each other both home and away. This professional and organized approach transformed football into a more popular and commercially viable sport, setting the stage for the future growth and global expansion of the game. The impact and legacy of the Football League cannot be overstated. It revolutionized the organization and structure of football, providing a platform for teams to compete on a regular basis and spectators to engage with the sport. The concept of promotion and relegation, where teams move up or down divisions based on their performance, added an extra layer of excitement and competitiveness. The league system also spurred the growth of fan culture, as supporters rallied around their favorite teams and clubs. The success of the Football League paved the way for the establishment of other leagues around the world, shaping the modern landscape of football and leaving a lasting legacy for generations to come. In the late 19th century, early international football matches began to take place, marking an important step in the development of international competitions. The first recorded international match took place in 1872 between England and Scotland, setting the stage for future rivalries. These matches were crucial in promoting the sport globally and fostering international relations. As the popularity of football grew, more countries started organizing international fixtures, leading to the formation of national teams. These early international matches laid the foundation for the future growth of international football tournaments. The creation of continental competitions added a new level of excitement and competition in international football. In 1927, the Union of European Football Associations, UEFA, was formed, leading to the establishment of the European Champions Cup, known today as the UEFA Champions League. This competition brought together the top clubs from across Europe, providing a thrilling platform for them to showcase their skills and compete for the prestigious title. Similarly, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, Asian Football Confederation, AFC, and other regional governing bodies created their own continental competitions, such as the CAF Champions League and AFC Asian Cup. These continental competitions have not only elevated the standard of football but have also become an integral part of the footballing culture in their respective regions. The establishment of the FIFA World Cup in 1930 marked a significant milestone in the history of international football competitions. Spearheaded by FIFA, the global governing body for football, the tournament aimed to bring nations from around the world together to compete for the title of the world's best team. The inaugural FIFA World Cup took place in Uruguay and featured 13 teams. Uruguay emerged as the champions, setting the stage for what would become the most prestigious and widely watched sporting event in the world. Since then, the World Cup has been held every 4 years, captivating football fans with its thrilling matches and showcasing the skill and talent of players from different countries. The tournament has become a symbol of national pride, uniting people across borders and representing the pinnacle of football excellence. The spread of football across the globe owes a great deal to the era of British colonialism. As the British Empire expanded its reach in the 19th and early 20th centuries, so did the influence of football. British soldiers, traders, and officials introduced the game to different parts of the world, including Africa, Asia, and the Americas. Football quickly gained popularity in these regions, resonating with local communities and cultures. It became a means of self-expression and a form of entertainment. The establishment of colonial institutions, such as schools and clubs, further propagated the sport. The seeds of football sown during British colonialism laid the groundwork for its transformation into a global phenomenon. The role of media has played a crucial part in popularizing football and contributing to its emergence as a global phenomenon. With the advent of newspapers, radio, television, and now the internet, football matches and competitions could be broadcasted and shared with audiences around the world. The media brought the excitement of the game directly into people's homes, allowing them to witness the skill and passion of football players from different countries. Coverage of high-profile matches, player profiles, and in-depth analysis further captivated fans and generated interest in the sport. Football became a topic of discussion, not only in sports sections but also in mainstream media outlets. The media's influence in shaping public perception and creating a global football culture cannot be underestimated. Globalization has had a profound impact on football, propelling it into the modern era. Football has transcended borders and cultural barriers, becoming a unifying force that brings people together from all corners of the globe. The ease of international travel and the availability of televised matches have allowed fans to support their favorite teams and players regardless of geographical distance. The global reach of football is evident in the diversity of players in top leagues and the multinational composition of national teams. Additionally, the rise of social media and digital platforms has connected fans in real time, fostering a sense of community and interaction. The modern era of football is characterized by cross-cultural influences, a constant exchange of ideas and tactics, and a sense of belonging to a worldwide football family. And that concludes our journey through the history of football. From its humble beginnings to becoming a global phenomenon, football has evolved and captivated the world for centuries. It has brought communities together, showcased extraordinary talent, and created countless unforgettable moments. Whether you're a player or a fan, football continues to inspire and unite us. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Stay tuned for more fascinating content on Brainwaves.